over Randy Newman, de Amerikaanse muzikus, befaamd om zijn sociale commentaar en zijn ironie. En hij was even in Nederland om zijn nieuwe cd te promoten. Maar de zanger en componist wilde ook al wat kwijt over zijn president, George W. Bush, en de oorlog die hij voert in Irak. En Tonko Dop sprak vanochtend met Randy Newman.
Lines in the Sand was the song you wrote about the first Gulf War.
Yeah.
Are you going to write one about the current war?
I might at some point write something about the arrogance of power that appears more evident in the administration of the United States than it's ever appeared before. It's like they're not even following the rules of civility or international etiquette. They're saying, we'll do it ourselves. And, you know, they're recognizing they're the one world military power. If you are the one world military power, you don't have to talk like you are. You don't have to talk like a Texas tough guy, you know, because he's not a Texas tough guy. And he's got a tough country, you know, with all the army and the bullets and the weapons. But I don't think you have to talk that way. And I might write about it, but I never know what I'm going to write about.
Maybe you already did it in Let's Drop the Big One Now.
Political science, yeah.
No one likes us. I don't know why. We may not be perfect, but heaven knows we try. But all around, even our old friends put us down. Let's drop the big one and see what happens. We give them money, but are they grateful? No, they're spiteful and they're hateful. They don't respect us, so let's surprise them. We'll drop the big one and pulverize them.
It's funny, I played it the other night to an audience, and where it says, Asia's crowded, Europe's too old. There was no laugh. Where there always was a laugh there before. There isn't one now because the guy actually said it. You know, he said, old Europe. It's such an ignorance, you know, of history and of, you know, even under Reagan, they followed the rules. You know, they didn't say, you know, France, Germany, we don't need this. But these guys, you know, a guy goes on television, a high official, and says that, well, once we get democracy in Iraq, well, Iraq's been there, well, at least that piece of land that we've called Iraq, you know, since 1917, has been there for 5,000 years. It's the first civilization. They've never had democracy. So, okay, there's going to be democracy there. And then he said, then the other nations in the area will see how it's working and it will spread. It was like, and then the Easter Bunny will come along and put eggs down and Santa Claus will come down the chimney and leave gifts under the tree. It was unbelievable, you know. He's this bright man, but they believe a doctrine, you know, and they see like it through a tunnel. There's nothing more dangerous than people who know they're right, you know. It's nice to have that kind of confidence, but things are too complicated for that.
Asia's crowded, Europe's too old. Africa's far too hot and Canada's too cold. And South America stole our name. Let's drop the big one, there'll be no one left to blame us. We'll save Australia. Don't want to hurt no kangaroo. We're building all-American amusement park there. They got surfing too. Boom goes London and boom Paris. More room for you and more room for me.
How would you describe the atmosphere in America now that the war has become a guerrilla war?
It's there's less and less support for the president. You know, having gotten, as we speak, they've just killed Saddam's sons. There may be some kind of uptick in popularity because of that. You know, there's something about the words killed sons, no matter how awful they were. And it doesn't allow me to feel, that's great. I've got 4 boys, and I'm not Saddam. You know, Saddam deserves not to be here anymore. And his sons do too, I assume. But it isn't something I would go rushing into the street to cheer, that any human being was deprived of his sons, and the sons were deprived of life. I guess they deserved it. But you just nod and go on. I don't think you celebrate.
They all hate us anyhow, so let's drop the big one now. Let's drop the big one now.
Randy Newman. In september verschijnt de nieuwe cd van Randy Newman. En zeer waarschijnlijk gaat hij dan ook weer op tournee door Nederland. Mariwan Kani, bedankt voor je komst.